What's going on, guys? My name is Divik and welcome back to another video. We got ourselves the hero reveal thing. I stopped it right before they started the reveal and everything. So there's a curtain there, so they're about to show off the new character. I figured I'll kick on the recording here. So For Honor is back for year 7. That's number one thing. That's pretty much the only important information you missed, other than the Hero Fests for Nuxia and Kyoshin are coming soon, next month, so be ready for that. So let's go ahead and see what this new character is, shall we? In 3, 2, 1.
That wasn't there before.
No. What's going on?
You do. Whoa!
I broke the set.
Almost. Almost.
Whoa!
Boom! The key art for the Afeera hero.
That's right.
Feast your eyes upon it.
Oh my gosh!
It's a feast.
I didn't realize Max went to the full screen there.
I know.
So I was like, look at it! Look at it!
That's cool.
No, so the
Oh,
Afeera
behind
hero.
them.
And it's not just the key art. We've got a wicked sick trailer for you.
All right.
And so check us out, and then we will be back with hero narrative and art. Is it? Trailer.
All right, let's go.
What is fate, if not an ally?
Ooh, that's
A
a wolf.
friend who walks with us in life. A guide who delivers us to journey's end.
I like how there's the
Too
hero
long
skins
have
are
we
tied
stood
to the
aside.
sword.
Now, at last, we enter the fray.
Another shield character. Whoa! Oh no! Valkyrie is doing stuff. I'm upset about it. Oh, why are you doing with that Valkyrie like that?
We are the Afeera. Let us light your path.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Afeera. Never seen that. Okay. So we got a couple of videos out. Alright, let's see. This will be, you know what? Let's make it one video. Why not? That's it. I'll have to go in and edit all of this. So I'll probably, well, this part, they make it sit here. Just sit here for a good minute. Right, look out. That trailer was cool though. And I like how a lot of characters were actually able to fight back. Because a lot of times when they do these character reveals and
What an awesome trailer. Were you guys as excited as we were? Mace, the bonkening.
oh, okay, you know what? I'll finish my thought because I will forget. Because for a lot of these character reveal trailers, what they do is they make whoever the new character is fighting look like an absolute chump, right? Like the number one I can think of, I despise this character, but like for the Kyoshin trailer at the end when they made the Roshi look like an idiot, like he didn't know what the hell he was doing, like what at all. I don't like that. So Nuxia was able to fight back, and all that stuff. I like it when they're able to fight back. That makes the fact when the new character ends up winning makes the other characters still look cool in comparison. Like, come on, don't dumb down your old characters just to make the new one look good. That's what I'm saying. If that makes any sense.
It's upon us. So a couple of things
bonketing.
real quick. I'm joined by Stefan, Andre, and Anastasia. And we're going to get into the hero narrative and art. How are you guys doing today?
Great. Excited to be here.
Oh, they
Thanks
got
so much
someone
for having
in.
us.
Yep. Great.
Thank you for joining me. It's awesome. A couple of things real quick before we dive into this, because I forgot them in the last segment, is we have seen the reports of some connection issues, disconnects, things like that. The team's been investigating. We have a couple of leads on some potential causes.
Okay.
So we'll keep you guys updated on
So the
that
ping being all crazy.
as that investigation progresses.
Okay.
And then, what's the other thing? Armor variations will be in each segment transition for all of the heroes. So if you want to see your mains armor variations, keep an eye out on those
so it's
segment
gonna keep
transitions
recording
so
them.
you can see those. So Stefan, let's talk about Afeera.
Let's absolutely talk about Afeera. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Forget everything?
No. If we keep saying it, will it be true?
I hope so. All right, Afeera,
Okay, that was
new
funny.
hero. She's an Outlander, and she's our first Arabian hero. So
Let's
one
go.
of the beautiful things
Looks
about the
cool,
Outlanders
actually.
is it allows us to bring warriors from all over the globe to For Honor for the first time. And she's our first Arabian hero here.
All right. So what can we
Wait,
expect
first Arabian.
from her? So that's like the high level, but like, what can we expect gameplay wise from the character?
Sure. The other great thing about Outlanders, of course, new culture, but also their kind of identity is to bring unique gameplay opportunities to us.
Or it's something we've done with every single Outlander, because we had
Exactly. Pirate
Feats
had
and
Feats and
Chains.
Chains. Exactly.
Yeah.
Medjai had 2 modes with a breaking apart weapon, and this one brings actually 2 kind of cool gameplay opportunities.
Ooh.
So first off,
2.
something called Relentless Reach, which awesome brand name.
Yeah, no.
That's cool.
Allows her. Yeah, she's got a short range
It's
weapon, of
terrible looking
course,
heat carry, so
but
I
she
don't
can get through a group fight to other sides of it and kind of really run down her opponent. Nobody is really safe from her, even though she's a short range character. She can run really good, and she's gonna get you.
I had a little bit of time with her the other day, and I was like, "Oh, you can do that." You like big Yeetus Deletus energy.
Yeah. Oh, you're rolling.
just
Wrong
delete us,
answer.
huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You think you're safe because you're on this side? Maybe not.
You want to try and run? You want to try?
Super
that-
cool. So
Oh,
yeah,
so she's
short
like a-
range for
so she's good
regular
for, like-
attacks, but relentless reach to get through that group fight, and then you'll see some feats and so on later on
So
with
she can chase
Casey,
you
Vanessa, and Nolan
very
to
well. Okay.
really show you how
Yeah.
she
Nice,
increases
nice,
over
nice.
time, which is cool. It's good. And then the second unique gameplay opportunity that she brings is stance choice becomes very critical for her. Anywhere you are inside a chain, if you do an attack, the direction influences what property do you get at that time. So, you know,
Okay.
you have to really be like, do I want this at that time? Do a top. If you want this, do a left.
Yeah, for my very smooth Warden main brain, I was very quickly like, "Oh, this is a hero with a high skill ceiling."
Yeah, we're very much hoping to see a lot of creativity, a lot of mastery, and some really
And
awesome
probably
plays
a lot
out
of light
other
spam.
players with this character. So can't wait till you get your hands on it. It's gonna be cool.
I'm so excited, and a mace hero finally in.
Oh, it
For
is a
Honor,
mace.
like
That
a
makes
proper
sense.
mace.
Exactly. Let's do the whole rundown, I guess, of what are the properties, right? So she's got the mace and shield. These are weapons. She's
Sure,
got
that's
2
cool.
armor
I
sets coming
didn't
that
even pay
Mace
attention.
and shield.
the mace and the shield, one in one hand, one in the other hand. Yeah,
So
exactly.
Is there? Can I punch someone with the shield?
Yes, you could absolutely. You have to wait till the next segment, but we'll show you, and it'll be awesome. Anastasia,
I might break it apart. This is quite.
we're gonna do all the cool stuff right now.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
see it in a few minutes.
Next segment.
Anastasia, in just a couple minutes, is going to show you the 2 armor sets and their variations. These are awesome as
Ooh.
well. She's an Outlander. She's a hybrid.
Okay, another
she's
hybrid.
gender lock, so just as we did in the last 2 years, Warmonger Griffin, Kyoshin Pirate, Medjai Afeera, we're following the same pattern, basically.
We're nothing if not consistent.
We're yes, hopefully.
Sure.
I know some people in chat will be dismayed, but you know that's how we do it.
I mean, she's going to look cool. You'll see the armor
Yep.
sets, and you'll like it. And then you play it, and you'll be like, it's awesome.
Well,
hopefully.
if that's everything for right now, I would love to jump into Afeera's background. What is
All right, let's
what
see.
is her story? Where's she coming from? Andre, talk to me.
Absolutely. Well, the first thing to know about the Afeera is that they are warrior scholars.
Okay.
So in battle, they are highly acrobatic, they are tactical, and they fight with a lethal elegance, as Stefan mentioned. This is even reflected in the name, Afeera, which means gazelle in Arabic. And the gazelle, the way that it moves, was a major influence for us across the board. It was even the code name for a while. And so many of us still kind of know Afeera as gazelle. The Afeera, though, they're not just killers, right? They're not just going to bonk you and walk away. Bonk. Besides this elite training, they're also given a rigorous
bonk.
education in sciences and the arts. They really uphold knowledge as sacred above all. But in the end, all this training, all this education, it really only has one purpose, and that is to guard the Sultana.
Which, according to the lore story, they maybe didn't do the best job of.
I'm gonna well actually you.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if you listen to the story that we just heard right before, there is one hero who does step up and tell the Sultana and warn her about the Revere threat. But the Sultana, in her pride, didn't listen. You have to keep in mind that Arabia had been relatively secure now for centuries.
Okay.
And I can tell you a little bit more about that hero if you want to hear.
Is it Heba?
It is.
I think
Heba.
it's Heba.
It is Heba. So yes, Heba is our main Afeera hero, and like the other Afeera, she is recruited off the streets. She's a poor outcast. That's how the Sultana gets all her soldiers. But Heba, she's really an exceptional fighter. She rises through the ranks meteorically, and she shows real proficiency for astronomy. And so naturally, being an incredible fighter, being great at astronomy, that positions her well to be the guardian of the celestial sphere, right? So she essentially just wants to stop Revere now at this point. Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe that I've gotten with their conflict. Is Revere's got one idea, Heba has another.
That's right. And as you also heard in the short story, she wants to rebuild the sphere because she wants to follow Revere and stop her. And I can tell you that she is mostly successful at rebuilding it, not completely. So it was already like
bubble gum, duct tape, aluminum foil.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was a bit like reading tea leaves before, and so now, to use another metaphor, mixing metaphors here, it's like a static television set.
Or like when YouTube goes down to 240p if you're Gen Z.
Yes, absolutely. And so what I can tell you at the beginning of the season, while she is successful at that, there's also perhaps a little clue that we've hidden.
We hid there's a clue for people in chat.
That's right. Yes.
Is it here? Is the clue in the room with us right now?
It might be. It might be. We've hidden it somewhere, so you have to take a look for that.
See, now I'm looking.
Can you show me in the broadcast where the clue is?
I'm not going to say anything, but if you find it, you'll get a glimpse into the future of Heathmore as well.
Let's see.
Well, speaking of inspirations,
now I'm looking.
All kinds of good Afeera stuff. Anastasia, what were some of the artistic direction inspirations that went into Afeera? And I think we have some concept art to kick this off.
All right, let's see.
Yes, we definitely have some concept art to show. So
that's cool.
when we start creating the character, it's always super interesting,
She reminds me
super
of Valkyrie a little
fun,
bit.
and very hard thing to do. Because you have to think about so many things. So first of all, her personality, right? So we know that she is precise, elegant, and tactical. So we ask ourselves how she might look like, what's going to be her silhouette. And we thought that she's elegant, so she has this thin silhouette, and she's from the Arabic. We have this Arabic theme, right? So even from far, you notice that she has this Arabic vibe
shield
in her
handle
silhouette.
noticing as well.
And when she's coming closer, she's getting more and more dangerous, of course.
No, and I love how the silhouette, whether near or far, even with her slender frame, like you know exactly what's coming your direction. And
Jeez, that's nice.
But she's super fast.
Yeah.
So probably you won't even notice her.
Okay,
and I know that usually, or I can say usually, right? We will, when we're designing a hero, you guys will start with a weapon and then kind of be like, okay, what hero kind of comes out of this weapon? And I know with Afeera, it was a little bit the other way around. We knew we had this hero concept, and that kind of freed us up to be like, okay, now what weapon fits best with this hero?
All right, excuse me for the water
Yes,
drinking.
exactly. This is what happened with this character. So we tried different types of weapon, but nothing like really feels like it's her weapon. And then we found this very
Ooh, I
interesting,
like that gold. Red and gold.
unique technique, like fighting technique with the mace and the shield.
Okay, that's
And
cool. I like
it actually looks like a dance. You wouldn't suggest that, mace is not very elegant, probably.
Okay, you got your
This
classic
is
mace right
your
there.
first
Okay, nice.
thoughts.
Yeah, that's kind of what a lot of like
Yeah.
fantasy media kind of portrays the mace as this big, heavy, unwieldy thing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And like as a historical martial artist, I've been firsthand receiving on the end of the reality that it is very fast. We're talking 2.5 to 4 pounds, like because you've got to swing it all day in a battle. It can't be this big heavy thing.
Right.
But
Come
they're
on.
real quick and they're not fun to get bonked by.
Not at all.
Mace go bonk.
Not
at all. So I
Oh,
love seeing
that's
that paired
gorgeous.
with a shield because I
That's
think a lot of
gorgeous.
times we
Nice.
think of like this big, gargantuan Sauron mace, and
Yeah,
to
I
see
know.
something so lithe and elegant
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
really awesome.
Yeah, right.
And fits her.
So you can
super
really,
well.
give a little twirl around
And
with that
also, as you can see, this beautiful
thing. Whoa.
weapon.
I definitely want that one.
Some of them even have a story.
Is there weapon lore?
There is weapon lore. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I can hear like Pyro and Era and the rest of the lore community just being like, huh? I'm listening.
Hey!
So just like in season 22,
Shout out to the
we are
duo.
introducing backstories for the weapons.
Pyro and Era,
So
yeah,
those will be
shout out to them.
available February 2nd on the website.
Love those two.
And what I can tell you right now is
That's so cool.
probably my favorite is the Lost Century set. It tells a story of 3 Afeera who are trapped behind enemy lines, and they have to fight their way back home. So if you want to
Ooh.
learn more about Arabia, you want to learn more about these amazing weapons, keep an eye out for when the TU drops on February 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome. I'm looking forward
so
to that.
cool.
I just love what the art team has done with these
Yeah,
weapons,
no, that's
the
amazing.
colors, the
Good
inlays.
job, guys. I think these
and
ones
the
in
armors
this row are
as well.
front
and
row are
a
my
lot
favorite.
of the historical inspiration.
Yeah.
That
All
went
right, let's
into
see. Let's
those.
see the armor
Like
sets
we're
now.
seeing right
Yeah,
here with the patterning, the inlays, all the different
Another character
textiles.
with the base armor looking absolutely
Exactly.
gorgeous.
And also, when we started to work on her, she is very light and tactical, so she cannot wear like very heavy armor, right? So that's why we gave her this light armor, but her body is fully protected. She has this very nice chainmail, and that enforced with metal plates. So she's deadly, and
Well,
be
clearly.
careful.
And I think later we can look forward to Vanessa telling us a bit about that crescent
Oh yeah.
being functional. But yeah, I love the inspiration here. I think Andre, you
Ooh,
and I
that
were
gives me a
talking the other
warmonger
day just
vibe. I
about
like that one.
the Abbasid period and
That's right.
and kind of a little bit outside of
I
that,
like
the
that one.
8th to 13th century window, and just all of the inspiration
Okay, so it doesn't
from
have the tail
not only
on
that
there.
time
Okay.
span, but the
Sounds
whole
nice, but I
region
don't
of
say
the
all day.
world. And we just basically went, okay,
Ooh.
we're just going to take all this
Yoink.
time and space and
Yeah.
into one hero.
Yeah. There are
Actually.
a few historical inspirations, and so yes, that's one of them. The early Abbasid period of the 8th to 10th century, really
Okay.
fascinating time. You had a Muslim empire ruled over a vast territory from modern Morocco to Pakistan.
Nice. This is so
And
cool.
people from all over this empire, they would meet, they would influence each other, mostly in Baghdad, the capital city. And so you
Nice.
have
All right, all right.
influences ranging from Arabian
this is
to
cool.
Persian. And we really see this well represented in season 24 as well with Afeera. But
Yeah, no, this is nice.
it's never a one-to-one history, of course, For Honor. We're an
Right.
alternate timeline.
Yep, that's my
Yeah,
alarm.
We take what we want.
yeah. And so, but the Abbasid period is definitely a major inspiration.
Abbasid
Yeah,
period,
and just
okay.
like, it wasn't always like a cozy, like, I think a lot of
No.
times we think of it as a melting pot area, and it
Yes.
was more like a convenient crossroads of sharing of knowledge and culture. Sometimes opportunistically, sometimes maybe less so. More necessity
Okay.
driven, and there
Nice.
there
That
were
makes sense.
conflicts in that era as well. But I love seeing that inspiration pulled into Heath more, and how you guys have said, okay, we're gonna, take this and pull from that, and how that weaves into
What was that?
expanding the For Honor mythos.
Yeah.
So, and I think like we had like inspiration from like the Mamluks.
That's right. So that would be the second
Oh, that
major
orange right there.
inspiration. the Mamluk Sultanate. And the Mamluks, they were very fascinating soldiers, ethnically diverse soldiers who served in the armies of sultans. And some of them were even personal bodyguards to sultans, entrusted to stay in their bedchambers overnight and not murder them in their sleep.
Because when I become a king, that's what I want, is some guy watching me sleep.
Yes.
That sounds
Some
that's
guy may
comforting.
do that, yeah.
Yeah, that really,
Yeah.
that's going to make me feel safe.
Oh man.
So the Mamluks were mostly successful at that. Eventually, they branch off, they form their own sultanate, and they're very successful there, 2.5 centuries approximately.
Oh wow. Nice.
But yes, unfortunately, that splinters off. But in our timeline, the Afeera, they're the natural offshoot of the Mamluks. They do have a much more positive relationship with the Sultana than the Mamluks did with their Sultan.
Less of the compulsory components.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, that was another major inspiration.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, each of you, for joining me on this segment. A couple of reminders before we go on to the hero gameplay, Knight's Armor variation stuff. We've got Hero, again, available February 2nd for a exclusivity period of 2 weeks.
That'll be at the top of the next
and
video.
so she'll be $7.99 during that period, and then 2 weeks later, she'll be available for steal.
Yay.
So... in addition to that, from the 2nd until the 23rd, we will have a free event pass. So you can get your battle outfit, an ornament, and a mood effects. And right here we've got the Mystic Sage battle outfit. I really like the subdued colors in that and some of the symbols. And then we've got your Noble Panache ornament on Sir Legendary here. So
Sir Legendary.
you can let your friends know that you have the Riz. And then Golden Light's mood effects. I am a big fan of any mood effect that has light based, because they pair really well with a lot of executions. Most notably, my end them rightly pommel toss, because I will not let the meme die. So thank you all again for joining me on this segment, and you stick around because we will be right back with hero gameplay.
All right, and pause. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this particular video. And we'll see all of the armors and whatnot, hopefully, at the top of the next video. So, we thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Well, in the next video.